Okay, so now that I'm streaming, right in there is a reset spot in case you need to reset something. Then 190 nature res is the cap. Then 5 set is the other important thing, of course.
You pulled anything yet?
Nope. So there's a bunch of like extra stuff you can pull in this poll to make it up to like 365 or something. But I don't bother with any of that. It's too much work for too few mobs. So you have to have nature protection potion, swiftness potion, lip, which apparently I don't have any, as safety consumes, otherwise you're gonna die a bunch. Wish I had lips. Then you can also take whipper roots, I guess, if you have any. They can be useful, very rarely. I don't know where my like mana tick bar is. My like power cycled and it reset like all my settings in game. It's really annoying. I don't know where it's at. Alright, you watching? Footwork?
Hello, yes, I'm watching.
Okay, once these start coming up, you can pull. It's not really particular when you pull this stuff, but on the way up is the best. The way you pull these is not really a big deal. Just pull those 4 packs and then you can blink. And this one just fire blast it. The goal with pulling like that is to keep all these as tight as possible. And just to make sure they're as tight as I can make them, after I blink, I do a little bit of a blizzard. Just a couple ticks. I feel like I haven't done this in so long. It's only been like a month though. I can blink through here. It doesn't really matter how you pull this stuff. There's a pat that comes around here. If the pat's near you here, you can just frost over them. And blink here. Grab these Dimetrodons. Target the one there. Grab them. Pull mob. Now you can blink here or you cannot blink here. I'm still kind of undecided if I like to blink here or not. Regard this, target that Dimetrodon, and then when you get to like these green patches up here is about when you want to counter spell. Because you'll be going out of range soon after that. Just make sure you grab these deep bores and then blink. The point of that is to tighten up this pack behind you so that there's not too big of a tail. That was pretty good. It's not the end of the world if you do have a big tail, but you just want to keep it as tight as possible. Grab these guys, blink, and refresh shield. This is a really weird timing on this, but it should be fine, I guess. Fire blast this. I guess we can grab these too. Target that guy. Counter spell, turn, blink, and then drop down. Look up. Target this, mark it. Bandage yourself. Evocate, make sure you get all the ticks of Evocate so you get to full mana. Refresh your shield. You can craft a band-aid here if you want. the heavy Major Eve bandage or whatever. And then pull. You could target this guy if you want to make sure he pulls. He usually socials, or almost always. I think always. You can do this till 2 or 1 seconds on this blizzard here, then come along here, kind of cold these, and then run along here and frost over these. There's going to be a pat up here. Anytime you pass him, you just kind of cold him. I needed to blink. That was a bit late. Hopefully that's okay. Then target this Dimetrodon if there's no path that you need to pull. Counterspell. This Hydra's in a really weird spot because I was waiting forever. I hope I'm okay. I think my blink is too late here. I don't know if I have a swim speed. This could be really bad. Let's find out. Anyways, you want to come up on the right here. You can walk way farther until the middle of this wall here to the right. Then blink once you get in. And then change your camera to perfectly parallel to the water. And then hug every crack in the wall. And then at this mark, press jump 3 times. And you can frost nova if things are catching up. And then blink once you get out of here. And then you can optionally do 1 blizzard there, but I'm not doing this very well, so I'm just gonna skip that. And you have to go along this wall here, and then past this rock here, and target that one, so you can catch it as you're going over. I forgot to blink, that's very bad. Let me grab him, and then skip all those packs, because I fucked it up. You need to blink to the center of that bridge, and then come over here, and then blink back to here. I just skipped some mobs for safety because I fucked it up. You can jump over those walls like that to get things behind you to like stop moving for a second. And then once you blink here, use your first mana ruby. Make sure you have all these conjured, by the way. You need to use all of them, otherwise your mana is going to be owned. If your mana is particularly bad too, you can potion here. Then I wait to round this corner to blink. And apparently you can walk up here, which is probably better than this, but I'm not used to that, so I'll just go this way. You can go on the left here too, I think, but I just go on the right. And then I don't blink immediately here. When I'm rounding like this tree, I usually refresh my shield. Then I save my blink until after I pull these first 2 things. I pull this lurker and then these slimes and then frost nova, then blink. Make sure when you're walking through this section, you're looking for the sisters the whole time, because the padding sisters will absolutely own you. Jump over here.
Fuck the sisters.
Frostbolt. I frostbolt this one too, but if hydras are close, you don't need to frostbolt this. Then cone of cold the slimes so that the slimes don't hit you. Fire blast that guy, counterspell that guy, blink up. Make sure you blink past the sisters so you don't pull them if they're in the middle of that ramp. Then frost nova those slimes. Cone of cold this guy. Then blink is coming up here, so you go this way, so you have time for the blink cooldown. Then blink up the ramp. Target this sludge. Spam fire blast. Arcane explosion for good luck. Frost nova these. Target the satyr. Get ready to use a mana citrine. Fire blast. Blink. Mana citrine. Target the slime. Sludge, I mean. I jump over here. And fire blast it. Turn your camera. This. Counterspell that. Pull. Frost nova when things get close. Get these guys, and then I just blink here for safety because things get way too close sometimes. You can backpedal as you go off for a little bit better hitboxes with leeway. Band-aid if you need to here. You can craft more band-aids here as well. But you'll notice my mana is not great because mana is hard. When they cross this pole, I start pulling, I think. I hope. And then once these get around to that corner there, I frost nova, I think. Then I get ready to blizzard. My tail's pretty good. This is not too sloppy. If this is really bad, just stay up here, lip, and then just keep waiting. Okay, so high chance you get silenced at this part, so be ready to ice block and get out of ice block. I counterspell to those tricksters in the corner and then fire blasted the guy in the middle. These things are going to be catching up here. You can Cone of Cold if you want. Refresh your shield. Grab these with Arcane Explosion. Frost Nova when these are getting close. I hit the Hydra, so I have a lot of leeway here. Just make sure that Hydra's not close behind you. Blink, and then come over here. At this point, you can potion or whatever you want if you need mana or health. That was kind of close there, but the back pedal gives you a little bit more leeway, so it's not quite as scary as it may have looked. And then hold this Blizzard either all the way or till 1 second. My front mobs are all still getting slowed. I'm going to hold it all the way. And then that was an early refresh on my shield, but whatever, it's not a big deal. Just make sure you blink in that section, otherwise you don't have time to grab this. You're supposed to refresh your shield here. So here you target the second one for your Frostbolt, walk a little bit past in range, target this guy for Counterspell, and then Fire Blast the close one. And save your Frost Nova here until you get out like here-ish or something. You can also wait a little bit for these mobs to catch up. Make sure you Fire Blast this Tangler here. And then blink to get everything nice and in line. You can Frost Nova here, but it's not necessarily necessary. If your mana is good enough, Fire Blast these. If it's really bad, you can Wand. My mana is okay right now. I think this is fine. Backpedal here so you don't get hit. Do a jumping, strafing Frost Nova, so it's a big hitbox on your Frost Nova. And then I wasted that blink. You're supposed to save that. I'm dumb. So getting past this guy's hard. You have to like walk on this angled edge here to get past that guy. This is scary. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me. Okay, grab those guys. Grab here. My front mob, I have to re-blizzard really soon, so I'm going to do that now. And you can stay here technically as long as you want, pretty much, until your mana gets back. So I'm not going to stay too long because my mana is fine. Target that Satyr while you're blizzarding so you can counterspell. Frost Nova here. Don't blink here. Also don't blizzard here. It's a bad blizzard. Melee this guy so you get your stab skill up. Blink once you drop down, and then jump over this gap. You can slide off this tree. It's a really easy jump once you do it a little bit. And stand here, blizzard, and then target these corruptors to make sure you pull those, because if you don't pull those, your boosties will die to them. Then strafe over here, and then backpedal, and then walk off as the blizzard has like half of its duration left, pretty much. And then I band-aid here, and then I also conjure my Ruby here if I have time. I wait for mobs to cross, and then I go. If I need a little bit more time there, then I blink across there, but my timing was fine, so I'm just going across now. Once I get up these stairs, I refresh my shield. Also, I'm going to throw on Amp or Dampen because I lost that. Jump Fire Blast, blink in, conjure a Ruby, then get ready for this Blizzard. Blizzard. This one you hold to like 2-ish seconds. You can hold that to 1, depends. Fire Blast this guy. You can blink whenever in this section pretty much. Grab mobs. You can grab these sprites too. You don't actually have to target the tricksters to get them. And then once you get partway through this section, switch to Mage Armor because if something hits you here, you don't want it to be slowed and create a gigantic tail. And then wait for them to catch up a little bit so you have as much time as possible. If you need mana, you can delay this blink a little bit. Once you get good mana, which now I'm good, I blink. Now kill phase. Save your blink here because you need to blink across the bridge. And as Gnome, this is really annoying. There's a specific spot you can stand that I don't remember where it is that gives you an easier time with this first blizzard, but I'm probably not going to get it here, and I don't really care. So you have to stand really far away to not get killed by those hydras. So I'm way over here. Okay, at about 2 seconds you can move forward and re-blizzard. You have to move forward to make sure you're in range. Okay, now at about 3 seconds, sidestep blizzard to pull some of these sprites up, because I'm not using a nature protection potion, so I actually have to kill some of those sprites. I got a couple resists, but that's not a big deal. Jump down, refresh your armor, do another blizzard. Because there's 300 mobs, these are not going to be very nicely stacked. So at about 2 seconds, I do another blizzard. And then I'm going to do just one for safety. I do a quick rank 1 blizzard on the back of the pack for safety. I want to try to not kill all these sprites because you can go out of mana while doing this. It's not very common, but if you can keep a couple sprites up, that's ideal. So I have the back of the pack nicely slowed, so I'm just going to take my time and line up a jump, refresh my armor. These shardlings can be really annoying. Try to not let them hit you because they break your shield really fast. If you can go back and forth in a way where they get slowed, that's ideal. And the shardlings are going to be the last things alive, for sure. My back of my pack is nice and slowed, so now I can jump down. Okay, I'm watching these shardlings down here, which is why I'm re-blizzarding down there. And that was a super clean kill, I think. I don't have anything left. I'm just staying here to make sure I don't have anything left. I don't. Sprites are really easy to clean up. I already killed most of them. And there you go. My add-ons are apparently broke, so I don't know how many kills that was. Maybe there's a frags in here.
No NIT?
I don't know. I don't know. All my settings got reset. Do I even have kill track?
NIT.
I don't have NIT.
Oh, no NIT.
It's the cleanest his UI's looked in quite a while.
Yeah, because it all got fucking reset. Alright, well, that's probably like 330. That was a really good run, actually. That was it could have been like 335 or 338. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff, though. I don't feel like looting it, though. It takes like 5 minutes. Oh, by the way, looting. This is actually important. You see how when I right-click, nothing comes up? That's an add-on called Faster Auto Loot, I think?
Yeah.
I think it's at the bottom or something. Where is it? I don't know. It's called Faster Auto Loot. Anyways, that lets you loot really fast, and then if you interact with mouse over to scroll wheel, all you have to do to loot is mash scroll wheel on everything and then sidestep every now and then. And this is the fastest way you loot. If you're looting this all yourself, like if you're practicing runs and you want the loot, you're going to need to scroll wheel loot this, because looting 330 mobs in 5 minutes is much harder than it may initially sound.
I do have a faster looting.
Faster looting is from Leatrix.
No, the Leatrix one is worse than faster auto loot. That's the thing. You got to get faster auto loot separate. I don't know why it's better, but it is. And then grab your ghost mushroom on the way out. Don't forget that if you have herbalism. And run out, reset, go to the portal area, and then do it again. That's the run.
Damn, so I don't actually need to have...
And since you're recording this, Euro sucks. Thank you.
Fuck your,
Here's the spec, by the way. That's my arcane tree. And this is my frost tree. This spec works for basically everything. You can do stocks, SM, and Mara, and ZG with the spec. Any questions? Do you have any questions for work?
No questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yet.